Hello friends! In this video you'll see how have the actors of the TV series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 1993-1996 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Alpha 5, Richard Steven Horvitz, is on friendly terms with Zordon. He has assisted in the training of the Rangers in every way he can, as well as assisting in the fight against evil forces. Despite being completely robotic, he is capable of showing feelings. Zordon, David J. Fielding, is an alien wizard who has always fought on the side of good forces and sought to protect the universe in every way possible, and has also lost his corporeal shell and communicating through an energy pipe. Tommy Oliver, after getting rid of Rita's influence, became a White Ranger. He is courageous, is not the type to stand on the sidelines, and had a good knowledge of martial arts, especially karate, played by Jason David Frank, who committed suicide in 2022. Babu, Dave Mallow, is Rita's henchman, who also often works with Squat. He has an extensive knowledge of alchemy and has more than once created potions of his mistress with a strong composition which dealt heavy damage to the Rangers, wears a monocle. Jason Lee Scott was at the head of the modern Rangers and wore a Red Ranger suit. He can recognize his mistakes and imperfections and strives to become better, has good leadership qualities and can help with advice if needed. He was played by Austin St. John. Adam Park, Johnny Young Bosch, belonged to the second lineup of the Rangers and wore a black suit. He knows how to keep his word, is not talkative and is a very good fighter. He was somewhat shy, especially in the company of girls. He is on good terms with Rocky. Ernie is one of the Angel Grove residents who started a popular youth club and organized various events. He's quite friendly and got along well with Jason, can be helpful but also stern, played by Richard Janelle, who died of a heart attack in 2008. Rocky DeSantis, Steve Cardenas, is a friend of Adam Park and was later able to take over as a Red Ranger. He doesn't like to sit still, tries to learn new things and train his brain. He likes a lot of sports and does karate, wears a small earring in his left ear. Wizard of Deception is a master of illusion, able to manipulate other people's minds and create clones if necessary. He is capable of showing intemperance and can be quickly driven out of his mind. He has a long time fought with Zordon, played by Tony Oliver. Rito Rivolta is closely related to Rita. He is just as strong as Golder and can act somewhat insanely and is capable of cunning, although he is not known for his great mind. Played by Bob Papenbrook, who passed away in 2006 from chronic lung problems. Rita Repulsa has a long-standing feud with Zordon and has sought not only to destroy him, but also all Rangers on her way to power. Played by Machiko Soga, who died in 2006 of pancreatic cancer. Billy Cranston became the first Blue Ranger under Jason Lee Scott, with whom he also had a good friendship. He is of excellent intelligence, well-versed in technology and able to design useful devices for the team. Wears glasses. The role is played by David Yost. Inusable Flytrap is one of the monsters that confronted the Rangers and collaborated with Lord Zed. Is distinguished by its insidious nature and high loyalty to its master. He has a chest trap that often traps his victims. He was played by Richard Epcar. Bulk often appears everywhere with his friend Skull. He can show narcissism and was somewhat tight-fisted and also often committed hooligan acts. Bulk is characterized by a full physique, especially in the abdomen. The role is performed by Paul Schreier. Skull, Jason Norby, gets along well with Bulk and in many ways adopts his behavior and is often supportive in various situations. He sometimes likes to walk around with a red beret and also with a red scarf around his neck or wearing a chain or studded choker. Rita Repulsa was the consort of Lord Zed, with whom she aspired to rule the universe, but was somewhat inferior in her magical power to her husband. She is rather nagging, often speaks offensively, and has a shrill note in her voice. Voiced by Barbara Goodson. Squad has a good relationship with Babu, with whom he serves Rita faithfully. He is a somewhat silly little creature of short stature who hails from the planet Mirga. Squad can be agile and often spies for his mistress. He was played by Michael Sorridge. Golder was one of Rita's henchmen and was a strong opponent of the Rangers for a long time. He has a bestial face and red eyes that can create fireballs to attack. He is agile and highly immune to hits. Works well with Scorpina, played by Kerrigan Mahan. Scorpina is Rita's loyal companion and friend and has often fought alongside Golder against the Rangers. She's quite self-confident, not prone to compassion, and likes to bully her opponents. Has good hand-to-hand combat skills. She was played by Wendy Lee. Zach Taylor is on good terms with Jason Lee Scott and has also become a Black Ranger. He has a positive outlook on many things, likes to prank others sometimes, and has a pretty good sense of rhythm. He has a pierced left ear. The role is played by Walter Jones. Aisha Campbell was honored to be one of the Rangers and had the color yellow. She has good mental abilities, is not prone to cowardice, and has excellent karate skills. Is in good friendship with Adam Park. She likes to wear long earrings. Played by Karen Ashley. Catherine Cat Hillard was one of the Pink Rangers, but was also influenced by Rita for some time. She doesn't have an evil soul, is able to feel regret for her actions, and has good plasticity and flexibility. The role is played by Catherine Sutherland. Young Aisha has found her childhood identity through the machinations of Rita and is tasked with fighting one of Zia's crystals. She has an adult outlook, is compassionate, and has a good knowledge of veterinary medicine. The role is played by Cicely Johnson. Zordon is the creator of the Rangers, whom he has taken under his patronage, helping and guiding in every way in the fight against evil. He can remain extremely calm and shrewd, voiced by Robert L. Manahan, who died from an aneurysm of the heart in 2000. I-Guy worked closely with Rita Repulsa, and his main ability was to devour human intelligence. He is a creature of many eyes, capable of rapid generation, and can be quite ruthless. The main vulnerability is its central eye. He was played by Richard Cancino. Dramo is a creation of Finster and served as Rita's servant. He is underground for the most part and is able to have a zombifying effect on people, as he sprays a special gas. He has healthy clothes on his upper and lower limbs. He was played by Kirk Thornton. Sestra comes from Aquitia and is dependent on the water of his home planet. He is a Blue Ranger of an alien species with good mental abilities, especially in the area of technological devices. Gets along well with Billy Cranston. He was played by Kareem Prince. Glober, Eddie Frierson, is a creation of Master Valiant, and one of his first tasks was to capture Ninja. He is able to teleport, has the ability to absorb energy, and can change size at will. Glober has the stamina and can hold off some strong opponents. Lord Zed considered himself the great ruler of all things visible. Many alien monsters obeyed him. He is quite ferocious, doesn't tolerate insubordination, and can callously punish guilty minions. He was portrayed by Ed Neal. Kimberly Hart is part of the main Ranger cast and had a pink costume. She can make caustic comments at times, but still has a good-natured nature and appreciates friendship. Kimberly can be quite resourceful, has pierced ears. She was played by Amy Jo Johnson. Robert Axelrod, who died in 2019 of complications from spinal surgery, voiced the role of Finster, a monster maker who obeys Rita and has a demonic essence. He also voiced Lord Zed, Rita's confident and powerful lover who was obsessed. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.